return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A handoff to Barkley on the option. They juked him. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
3rd and short. Ritter trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Now the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Hey, Ripley.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch out now, 50 Fury. Yellow, Lonnie. Ready?
They'll run it again with Barkley. Running right through him. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Trouble, 38. Switch, yellow. Ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
You look at this Eagle defense,
and they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
going for it, it's Mitchell.
Now the ball comes loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. 53 yards.
And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Eagles 22, Lumberjacks nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Lumberjacks, nothing.
Oklahoma City has the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. .43 rail. Ready?
Again, it's Barkley. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Drill, 52.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Striker, 3-3.
Now they'll change things up.
Black Ultra. Cheetah.
Ritter to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, here's Ritter. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
52 blaster. Needle blue. Set.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go now.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, go going. Hey, 57.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And quickly, they get to the line.
First down, Eagles.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 43.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7.
Back at his own 49.
Color. Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Attack.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Easy.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Deonte Banks with it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Lucky there just to avoid the safety. Able to fight through, but still backed up near the goal line. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And that one goes out of bounds, and let's see here. They're going to walk this back to the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And pausing here for an injured player, and not what you want to see. That's Malik Willis, who is shaken up. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Lumberjacks 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Ready?
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
29-yard line.
15.
Mahomes going to change things up.
Mahomes to throw on second down.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
15.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating?
Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lumberjacks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Yellow! Yellow, yellow!
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Lumberjacks 9.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown! A great play there, with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Eagles get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Fight 60.
A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshow. A gain of 11 brings up
52.
down at the 45-yard line.
Blue check. Ready.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 214 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Welcome back, everybody, to Oklahoma City. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
97.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Ready, set.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with all... childhood in New Paltz, New York.
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
Let's go now.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
Ready.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Eagles on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Shedding the tackle. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Ready?
Back to throw, Ritter. Caught, right side, Gresham. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Opposite, green. Let's go.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Ritter down. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Bass, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
18 Rattler.
Going on fourth down, here's Willis.
Flush to his right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.